A 1, 2, 3, 4. I love succulents and you do too. They're so beautiful, fun and new. The gift that keeps on giving on and on. So watch my videos, we'll all have fun. This is the ECHEVERIA Jennifer, and I was wondering when it's going to start pushing out pups. Apparently it didn't for quite a while. I think it was 3 years ago when I planted this, and all of a sudden this year, how many do we have? I'm gonna have to remove. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants out of this big mother plant. So I love it, and actually some of these are ready to be propagated, so that's what I'm gonna do. I just need to find a place to plant them. I think I'm going to sell one of them, maybe this one. So if you're interested, check it out on Etsy. I don't know when it's going to be there, but it's going to be called the Jennifer. Look at these Ioniums. So my plan of attack for this pup cutting, I don't want to say the other word, the B word, is to get a really sharp X-Acto knife, and instead of using a sawing motion, you have to kind of get right up underneath where you know that you got all the leaves out of the way, and then you do a rocking motion, like, and very slowly with a lot of control, because if there was a leaf at the end of that stem and you accidentally cut it, then you are in trouble. So this is how I did it, and I made sure that I got all of them. Also, what to keep in mind is that you have to look for the pup that has a lot of axis, like this one that I did. And see, it's very clean. And now what I need to do is to let that sit for a day or two before I put it back in the soil so that the cut is healed. Now from this plant I got at least 4, if I can remember right. I can't remember now, this is a few weeks ago, because I wanted to do an update for you what it looks like now, and make sure that once you put it in the soil, don't worry about watering it yet, because it needs at least a week before it starts pushing out the roots. So just to be on the safe side, make sure that you wait at least 7 days before you minimally, and I can't stress this enough, minimally water it, which means that you're just going to get the soil wet enough so that it gets a little bit of nutrition, because if you douse it with water, then whatever roots is coming out at the time will rot. So I think I did that to a couple of the small ones, so now I'm only left with 2. That was a learning process for me, for sure. Probably shouldn't confuse the Echeveria's pups growing from the middle to a monocarpic Ionium, because this plant will not die. The big leaves will probably die off and push out more pups, but it's not monocarpic. So out of those cuttings, I got 4 plants. And remember when I said make sure that you minimally water this? Well, did you see that plant right above it, my string of pearls? Whenever I was watering from the top, the water kept going down. I didn't know how mature these things were, so it kind of killed the two little ones. So here is the Jennifer happened here. I don't know, that kind of rotted from something. I don't know what. I mean, you can't have it all, you know. It could, some of them will survive and some won't. Obviously the bigger one that's established were the ones that survived. This is the Jennifer taken off of the mother plant, but look, it's already established because you kind of tug a little bit and it won't move. It means that it's already established its roots in the soil. So I'm just gonna leave this there for another couple of weeks maybe. I'm gonna put this, because the only reason why it's here is because they are not unrooted yet, and I should have moved it already under where it's going to get a little bit of sun, not a lot, because you have to slowly introduce it to direct sun. But the mom is actually under direct sun, and it has, I'll show you, hold on a second. So I'm going to put this somewhere where it's going to get some kind of sunshine. So this is where I moved it. I put this clear Tupperware on top of it so it gets some sun, but not so much that it's going to be burning. Then I'm going to start watering it very sparingly. And it does have this container right here, this tray right here, does have drainage in underneath it. So as soon as it gets acclimated with the sunlight, getting direct sun, it's going to be planted probably over here where it still gets a little bit of shade, because here's the mama. Look at this mama. She's just loving it under the sun. And then there's there's two more babies, but I didn't remove the babies from the mama on this side, because I just wanted to see how it's gonna get big and how it's going to mature. And so this right here, I don't know if it's going to push out more babies here or through the leaves, but I think she's kind of done. She's a little bit done, but she's still going. So I don't know, maybe she will, I don't know. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate all of you who come every week to watch my videos, and please make sure to like and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, so that you can see more videos on succulents. That's all I ever do is succulents, but maybe I will do some more. Just keep in touch. Love you guys. XOXO. Bye.